So, what happens when a solemn promise just gets forgotten? Well, in the epic Ramayana, it ignites a fury that could shatter a critical alliance. We're going to dive into this incredible story of loyalty, responsibility, and how one brother's righteous anger was maybe the only thing that could set things right. These words right here from Lakshmana, they are the spark that lights this whole fire. You can just feel the frustration, the sense of betrayal. But who forgot their promise? And why does it matter so much? Well, the answer lies in what happened after a long, patient wait. Okay, so picture this. The monsoon season is finally over. The world is lush, it's vibrant, everything feels fresh and ready for a new beginning. But underneath all that beauty, a promise that was made is being broken, and the inaction is pushing one man to his absolute breaking point. While the entire world outside is just bursting with life, Rama is trapped in this personal winter of grief. He's waiting for the help he was promised to go rescue his wife, Sita. And this contrast, the beautiful world versus his internal pain, that's our first clue that something is very wrong. And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's the core injustice of the whole situation. On one side, you've got Rama, completely consumed by sorrow, but he's still waiting, patiently, for the help he was promised. And on the other side, Sugriva, the very king Rama helped put on the throne, and he's just lost in celebration and pleasure, completely oblivious to the sacred vow he made. This is the betrayal that is about to ignite a serious fire. See, Rama might have the patience of a saint, but his brother, Lakshmana, not so much. He sees this injustice, he feels his brother's pain, and he's watching this king just party while his promise gathers dust. For Lakshmana, the time for being patient is over. It's time to do something. This right here, this is the moment it all changes. Lakshmana realizes that patience isn't a virtue anymore. It's just enabling neglect. He knows if he doesn't act, Sita will never be rescued, and his brother's honor will be completely insulted. So he decides that's it. He's going to Kishkindha himself to force Sugriva to remember his duty. Even in his grief, Rama is still the strategist. He knows they need Sugriva as an ally, not an enemy. His advice is smart. Be firm, but be calm. The problem is, he's basically asking a hurricane to be a gentle breeze. And Lakshmana's fury, well, it's a storm that just cannot be contained. Yeah, that plea for calm, it's gone. As Lakshmana marches toward Kishkindha, his anger is like a physical force. You can almost see it, this glowing aura of pure intensity. He's not going as a messenger, he's a righteous storm, and he's about to break right over that city. And now we get to it, the confrontation. When Lakshmana reaches the gates of Kishkindha, he is not bringing a diplomatic note. He's bringing a warning, and the entire kingdom is about to feel the tremor of his arrival. Just look at the impact he has. His anger is so intense that the kingdom's guards, the Vanaras, they just scatter in fear. It's pure chaos. Only the wise advisor Hanuman is brave enough to actually face him, but Lakshmana's accusation cuts through any attempt at peace. Your king has forgotten Rama's sorrow. So Hanuman leads him into the palace, right into the heart of this betrayal. And there he is, Sugriva, surrounded by music and wine, just lost in comfort. And then, their eyes meet. The music dies, the laughter stops. In that single, frozen moment, Sugriva's party is well and truly over. And there it is, the thunderous accusation that shatters the whole scene. It's not just a question, it's a condemnation. Lakshmana's words just echo through the court, reminding Sugriva and everybody else there of the sacred vow he's so casually tossed aside. Lakshmana's words, they hit like lightning. The party is over, and now, in this stunned silence, you can see shame turning into a frantic reawakening of duty. The time for excuses is done, the time for action has begun. And this is the immediate fallout. Sugriva doesn't make excuses, he doesn't get defensive, he's just broken by shame. It's like Lakshmana's anger became a mirror, forcing him to see the truth of his own neglect. He trembles, not in fear of Lakshmana, but in shame for who he had become. And here in this moment, Sugriva takes that first step toward redemption. No excuses, just a simple, powerful admission of failure, followed by a vow to fix it. This is the moment the king finally remembers his honor. And now Sugriva's vow is backed by his most trusted advisor. Hanuman steps up and makes it official. The alliance, once fractured by neglect, is now reforged in this fire of confrontation. The period of inaction is officially over. The search for Sita begins now. And with that promise of immediate action finally secured, you can almost feel Lakshmana's storm subside. His mission is complete. His anger, as harsh as it was the catalyst they needed. The alliance is restored, and because of his fury, the quest to find Sita is finally truly back on track. So, what can we take away from all this? The story gives us this fascinating contrast, right? Rama's patience preserved the alliance, sure, but it was Lakshmana's fury that actually sparked action. It really makes you wonder, when you're faced with injustice, is diplomacy always the answer? Or are there times when righteous anger is not only justified, but absolutely necessary to set things right?